Hey, I'm Aja A, and welcome to Sunshine Haze. Don't forget to check out all the links that I have listed down in the description box, and if you like the video, please give me a little thumbs up. If you have any questions after the video is over, feel free to drop them down below. I try to respond to everyone. And if you all know people interested in astrology, numerology, tarot, or whatever I'm talking about on this channel, go on and send them this link. And don't forget to hit subscribe. And of course, thanks for tuning in and rocking with me. May this info help y'all live your best lives. Peace. Hey y'all, welcome back to SunshinehazeCo. I am Aja A. This is going to be your monthly tarot spread for the month of June. This video is for the Sagittarian, Sag Sun, Sag Moon, and Sag Rising. So before I get started, if you feel like what I'm saying isn't resonating with you, go on and check out your moon and or rising sign, which I do have linked down below in the description box, okay? It's going to be your typical 4-card spread, looking at the overall energy for the month, any challenges or obstacles that you might be facing during the month of June. Because we are dealing with the Gemini energy for most of the month, we are going to be looking at where you need to have a little bit of fun, live some life, right? And then it's always a quick little soul message, something extra for you to take away with you from this spread, okay? With this first deck here, going to be looking at the overall energy for you, energies that you need to be tapping into. It's getting a little breezy. Bear with me here. I am outside in the park because it's really nice out today. But yes, with this deck, see what's popping off for Sagittarius Sun, Sagittarius Moon, and Sagittarius Rising for the month of June. Energy coming in or the energy that they need to tap into. Deck here, Sag. You guys just had a full moon, so this is probably a pretty poppin' time for you guys as far as energy is concerned. See what you got for your overall energy. You've got home for the overall energy here. I think Cancer may have gotten that card as well. And I'm going to go on and pull your next 2 cards. Going to look at any challenges or obstacles that you might be facing during the month of June, and then where you need to tap into some of that airy Gemini energy and live your best life. Please excuse the background noise. This little man is moving. It got quiet and I got excited. I was like, oh, he's done. But I guess he's not. For your challenges and obstacles, you've got the Sun. And for where you need to tap into some Gemini energy and have some fun, bars, you've got Justice. And I'm gonna put your reading on pause because he is just swirling around. I don't want that noise to be playing in the background. So give me 1 second, guys. I think they're far enough away to where I can finish your reading now. So let's go on and get into it. So for your first card, Sag, you've got the energy of home. And what this does tell me is that during the month of June, your focus is going to be centered around your dwelling space. That's the first thing that I got that popped up on my heart when I pulled the card for you. Sometimes when I pull this card, it is more so in regards to like you and the self and things of that sort, but I really did kind of hone in on where you're living, your living situation. It could be like whether you're thinking about moving, it could be if you're like in a situation with roommates or a partner or by yourself, but just in a sense to where you're thinking about changing or shifting things as far as the home is concerned. This card carries the energy of the number 10, which is the number 1 amplified by 0. 1 carries these energies of manifestation, of independence, of new beginnings and new chapters, right? Coming into new spaces, and it's amplified by 0. So I really do. And you guys, Sag, you carry this energy of being willing to, you guys are the archer, you shoot your arrows wherever it is that you feel like they need to be shot, and then you go on to retrieve it, and as you're going to retrieve it, you really take in that journey. So I get this sense that you're shooting your arrow home, but home may not necessarily be where you are right now. Everybody is really live out here today, and I'm just like, I came out here early so I would not have to deal with this shit. I usually come out here later on in the afternoon, and it's just hella people walking around and dogs running around off their leashes and shit. But I was like, no, if I go early, people won't be in the park. But no. I guess that wasn't the case. Get the sense that wherever you, wherever you are right now in regards to where you live or however your living situation is looking, I do pick up on this sense that you guys may not necessarily be satisfied. You may be looking for a new energy. And like I said, you are really associated with the energy of change, Sag. If you start feeling antsy, if you start feeling like, I'm kind of over this, I'm kind of over this situation, I'm kind of over this energy, I kid you not, you will shoot that arrow and you will take off. So let's see what's going on in regards to your crossing energies or your obstacles throughout this month. You've actually got one of my favorite cards in the position of your crossing energy, and it is the sun. The sun carries a very positive energy. It shines its light and illuminates everything, and it brings in this new, fresh, rejuvenated feeling in regards to whatever it is that you've got going on, right? However, this is crossing the home energy for you. So with that being said, what I am picking up on, Sag, is that where you are right now, there may be a little bit of dense energy swirling around. There may be a little bit of negative energy swirling around, especially if you are in a relationship. You may be in a karmic relationship to where you've already picked up what you needed from this person, or they've picked up what they needed from you. And if you know anything about karmic relationships, when you stay in them longer than you need to, that's when the shit starts to hit the fan. So you might be in a karmic situation that needs to be kind of phased out. And keep in mind that you have your full month you have your full moon during this month, and it is actually the first eclipse on your nodal axis. Sagittarius and Gemini, you guys actually get the first eclipse in that axis, which will be coming more so into towards the end of the year. We are wrapping up Cancer and Capricorn this summer, but we're getting a little glimpse into the changes coming in for you. And with this being an eclipse and being a full moon for you, you are really in a position to where you need to release some things. So the things that do not work for you, the things that weigh heavy on your heart, the things that you're no longer in alignment with are going to be coming to the forefront, because you do need to clear them out, because those are not energies that you want to have in your home space, wherever that is, wherever you've decided to shoot your arrow and make that home. Okay? That's all I want to say about that. Let's see what we've got in regards to where you need to live life, where you need to have a little bit of fun. You've got the Justice card, and when I pulled the Justice card in tarot, the first word that I think of is right. And if you watch my videos, you know I don't necessarily like to use right and wrong, but with this card popping up here, I just get the message of do what's right. But to go a little bit deeper into it, I mean, do what's right for you. So where do you need to have a little fun? Where do you need to find some justice? Where do you need to find some peace? And that is doing what works for you. You've got the Sun card crossing you, and I do often say turn these crossing cards into upright positions. What will make the Sun energy come in for you in an upright position? What will bring in positive energy for you? What will bring in happiness? What will bring in clarity? What will bring in something new for you? Whatever that is, you've got to take some time to have some fun, to live some life, to go on and do that. And with this Justice card, typically this is a little bit of a serious energy, but with it being June and with us going into summertime and with you being Sag and having your full moon, I really do just pick up on this message of it is time to do what is right for yourself. I need some lip gloss or something to drink, something. I'm sorry guys, but with this Justice card, it's just time for you to do what's right for you. It's time for you to, instead of putting your energy into other people and other situations and other things, it's time for you to shoot your arrow into yourself. Although that sounds kind of crazy, but focus your energy on where you want it to be. Okay. All right, Sag, gonna go on and pull the last card for you here. This is gonna be your soul message. So something extra for you to take away with you from the spread, but I had some cards fall out. You've got come to the edge, you've got clean it up, and you've got yin here. So with these 3 cards here, with Come to the Edge being a 9 card, it's 36 breaking down into 9. I really get this message of it is time for you to go balls to the wall and actually, I don't know what you're scared of, Sag. I don't know what's holding you back, but it really is time for you to shoot your arrow. There's no sense in staying where things are not comfortable for you, things are not how they're supposed to be, you're not aligned with the energies or however you want to put it, but this is definitely a time for you to come to the edge. I can't catch a break. I can't catch a break. I just want to give you guys your reading. With that being said, I am big on energies. That is a wind gust. And with it coming to blow my cards away as I'm telling you to come to the edge, I don't know. Sag, it's time for you to stir some shit up. It's time for you to blow some shit out. And it means, and I think that wind message means that you've got to come in with some power, with some force. Whatever it is that you need to clear out, you need to clear it out. Like so. Okay? And with that being said, Clean It Up is the next card that fell out in that little mini deck there. So just further confirming what I was saying, there are things that you're no longer in alignment with. There are things that you do not resonate with anymore, and it is time for you to get rid of them. It's time for you to clear out space so that you can come into, with this yin card, with it resonating with the energy of the number 2, come into this energy of balance, harmony, and peace, and really giving yourself some love. Okay, Sagittarius? I mean, like, the cards would have been fine. I didn't need the wind. You feel me? Like, dang, I just want to give y'all's reading. Anyways, let's go on and pull this last card for you. As I was saying, soul message, something extra for you to take away with you from this spread in regards to the reading that I just did for you, okay? So what is the soul message for Sag Sun, Sag Moon? Sag rising for the month of June. I have a little leaf blowing tomorrow. I'm surprised it didn't get stuck on my lip gloss, because my lip gloss is popping right now. Cut the deck for you. Nature sounds. Soul message for you, Sag, is again, come to the edge, okay? And you guys just watch me shuffle all those cards. So this really is the message for you. It is time for you to break out of, I don't know where y'all's, oh, it's in my hand. It's time for you, no, I'm missing one. There it is. Wind came in and fucked all my shit up. It's really time for you to take that leap of faith. It's time for you to open your heart and your mind and your spirit up to whatever it is that you truly and honestly feel will make you happy, so that you can come into this place of comfort, so that you can create your space, so that you can solidify your foundations in this energy, okay? It's time to do what is right for you during the month of June, all right? So with that being said, another message to you there is, it's okay to be a little selfish. The soulmate card sitting on the bottom of the deck. So some of you may be in relationship situations to where you've been feeling the energy of, oh nah, this is pretty much dead, but you've also been feeling this emotional investment, emotional connection, emotional attachment to this particular person. So, you know, sometimes things are not easy, but you got to do what you got to do in order to get yourself into the space that you need to be in. All right? That is your spread, Sag. I hope that, you know, that was I hope that was everything that y'all were looking for. If you feel like you need your own personal reading, feel free to book one with me. I've got my Etsy shop link down below. As we are having retrogrades and eclipses, I have a retrograde reading and an eclipse reading. So currently available. Is it like another leaf? I don't know. I think it was like some cotton. Listen, y'all. I'm just here to give you guys the messages, but I'm having sales right now, so if you're interested, book one, book a reading with me. I've got hella videos up that I think you guys should watch. The Gemini, New Moon Gemini lunar cycle video, I talked a little bit about that in y'all's spread, so I would definitely check that out if you got time. The Sagittarius full moon video, this is y'all's moon, y'all's eclipse, so I would definitely watch that if I were you. And I also have the retrograde series for all of the retrogrades and the retrograde cluster currently happening right now. And I got hella other videos. Watch what you want. Check out my channel. Subscribe if you haven't, if you're still sitting here listening to me talk, okay? And I thank you guys for tuning in. I'll catch y'all next time. Peace.